Hello, collective. Thank you for joining. Please use the volume at your discretion on your side, as it might be kind of loud on this side. Okay? I'm just really bothered. I'm not feeling good at all. Just so y'all know, I'm not really feeling good. My feet are like really swollen, so it's not going to be a long one tonight. And I gotta wait until Monday, okay, which is ridiculous because I should have never been off of it. And so hopefully things get resolved by Monday. I don't know. I was really thinking about giving up on Western medicine. It's like a covenant in itself. You know, they're all connected. Don't let them fool you. And if you don't stand up for yourself, no one's going to stand up for you. Anyways, let's start this 3-card tarot spread, and then we'll do a reflection card and go into there and into the oracle. Welcome. Thank you for joining me. Hopefully your East Coasters have a good day today. You know, thank you for subscribing, liking, and sharing. It helps the channel a lot with the algorithm, and if you can donate, thank you for that too. If not, just subscribe, like, and share. I would really appreciate it. Help me get to 1K out there subscribers. I can make a bigger difference. And if you share a video, please share the floating straws video from this channel. I feel balance. Yeah, this person could be married, balanced. Honest, Pisces, energy of wealth, of nurturing, of being a nurturer. You could be in the medical field, celebrating. It's like, you know, you do your best, you know, and you never give up, you know, never give up on what you know your body is telling you. That's all I gotta say. It's like doctors, they call it a practice for a reason. And whether you make a bad decision or not, at least you made a decision to do the right thing. And it's like a practice. They call it a practice for a reason. Dang it, Nika. Yeah, so just keep that in mind. And knowledge is power. Always keep your receipts. Always keep everything for up to 7 years, even your prescription things. Everything, because you never know. You know? My freaking 2 fingers started like seizing up. Well, I haven't done these cards, which is like my physical therapy. Yeah. And so, it's like the first read in a minute. Yeah. An idea of some sort. I feel like this person, I feel like you haven't been recognized or respected the way you should. For as much as you've accomplished and are not done accomplishing. I don't feel like you've been respected. I feel like you've been, like, bullied, which is not freaking cool. Like, you have haters and you don't even know who they are. It's ridiculous. Yeah, see, Godding, you have the favor of God. It's like you work for God, if anything. You know what I'm saying? Your purpose is for God. And not only that, you're a teacher. And to be a great teacher, you must learn to be a good student. And to be a good leader, you must learn to be a good follower. And I just feel like people take advantage and people don't get recognized the way they should. In this situation, in this reflection card, you have the favor of God, collective. Look, you're not getting married. I feel like you're getting together, but it's not like a celebration. Four of Wands, this is also King of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Hierophant in Taurus, and Aries in the Emperor. Or I'm sorry, back the other way because I'm dyslexic. And or the Empress, or Emperor, mature Emperor of that. Okay, so this mature masculine energy that I'm feeling as well. Okay, through soulmates. I don't know. You met through a friend of a friend. That's how you guys met. Look. Yeah, you have not. This is royalties, okay? And this is being treated royal, or at least being recognized with respect, and it came in the reverse, and they don't even know you're a high priestess. They don't even know who you are. They don't even know you try to help humanity. And I feel like you've been undermined and made fun of, and you know exactly where you're going, collective. Ain't no beginning. Ain't no beginning. When it comes to something that you're going to be restarting a project or something, or anything, could be anything. There ain't no beginning again. It's moving up the scale. It could even be with your health. Yeah, Knight of Wands. Yep. Greed and slander. See, haters, what was I saying? Being introverted. But guess what? They're haters in the past, okay? These people, they're haters. Haters, especially some kind of students. And you're the wheel of fortune. You're in bad health, like not the greatest health, but you were getting there, and someone there that didn't like you fucked things up for you. And I think that that's what it's about. Haters. Yeah. Definitely. I'm sorry, collective. But you're a better person than that, so know that. Okay? You're definitely a person that, see, you're a person that, you're very forgiving in the Ten of Cups. It's like you know where you're going. You're very smart. And in the Ten of Cups, you see, your intent is good. Every boss has a boss. You know, everybody's got to follow something. And what was I telling you about High Priestess energy? High Priestess energy, and she came in the reverse because she's not being respected the way that she should with the Chariot. Okay? Being over here. Because of greed. Yeah, someone, somewhere, a student or a teacher or something. Yeah. And this, no matter what, this one, you're grateful, collective. See, yeah, this is being bullied in an indirect way, and directly. And look, this is also the Justice card and of happiness. This is a Libra card. Could be Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, but this is the Libra card, Justice of Truths, Angel number 11, and this is happiness. Okay? So, happiness. Happiness, happiness. You're journaling down everything. It's like, you're very smart. Yeah, most people don't think. They just underestimate what, they just judge you a book from the cover, and there's no greater person. And this person isn't very happy. She's kind of quiet right now than someone who gives her whole heart and would give the shirt off their back. And this is what your person or people have fucked with karma, and their karma is going to be bad. It just is, because what goes around comes around. Injustice. You know what I'm saying? You don't go around messing around with people's emotions and feelings, especially when you don't know who they are, especially when you don't know what they've accomplished and what they're trying to do, and not being recognized and treated as respected, as a person of light. And goddesses of light, bring to me clear insights, near and clear, my dear. Yes. So these people, you see right through them. It's like you don't ask a question unless you know the answer. And you're a person of light. Yet they thought they were keeping you in the darkness, believe it or not. They didn't think you're going to do your homework. Sagittarius energy. Yeah, no one's going to be picking on you anymore. And they were picking on you. You were like the laughing stock. Because they were jealous. They're not going to be doing that no more. Pay attention to detail, all because of perspective, your perspective. And I feel like they mistake your kindness as a weakness. And I feel like you're not a nice person, but you're a kind person. There's a difference. And so, right here, and even in the Empress, and even in the fucking World card, dude. Okay? Yeah. And these come in the upright. Okay, so I get two readings too. This is someone that doesn't really care, but cares when they're on the spot. This is High Priestess energy as well in the materialism. And they're usually in Roman numeral. So that's why they get read. They can get read. I read all of them, though, if they come out that way. But things are going to be right. You're going to be successful. You're going to be right because you've done the right things. Yeah, see, they're not going to get away from not doing the right thing and disrespecting you. I feel like you've been just disrespected, just everything you've ever worked for. You know what I mean? Through these people, these haters that you don't even know. You know what I'm saying? Could have been over this simplest little stupid thing. But now things are going to be happening fast in the Eight of Pentacles. And also, you are a person of gratitude. Definitely a person of gratitude for the right people doing the right thing. You know, and I feel like you're at ease because you did your homework and you did your knowledge. Look right here, seeing right through the bullshit and being determined and having to do your own homework to see what the hell. You know what I'm saying? It's all in body language, how people treat another. Yeah, Queen of Swords, attribute, High Priestess. Okay, Witches of Truth. And she put her sword down now because look, it's like in this card because she followed her intuition, she did the right things. She already knew that this bullshit was gonna happen. You know, people covering for another, which isn't right either. And look, this is the Two of Cups. This could be affecting your. I feel like you're with another female or something that's actually affecting what you could be as a partner later in a business, but you're screwing that up by the people you hang out with. You know, I feel like you started as partners, but in the end, you're not going to end up as partners. Pisces energy. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, all these lies are going to be coming into truth. Look, the truth. Yeah. And it's like, man, you got screwed over bad and they thought they were going to do you over, collective. They thought that they were testing the fact that you had a very small IQ. And indeed, they had a small IQ. You know what I'm saying? and it's like, or acted as such. Yeah, I feel like you went against everything. You're not going to conform to what's wrong. So it's like, whatever happened, it's like not your fault, you know? In this balance, and everything's going to work out okay for everybody in all parties. And I feel like whatever happened to you collective before, when it came to whatever, maybe your work office or something, will never happen again with an apology. That's what I'm getting here. The cards you see them. Kitty. Yeah, people they're crapping their pants. They don't really know what to do. Yeah, because they didn't think you're that smart. Yeah. That's them not following their intuition. Yeah. Look, mistaking your kindness as a weakness when you're not even nice. You're kind. You always think about the future. You're like an intuitive. You're psychic. You know what I mean? It's like you already know what's up. Like I said, you know the question before you even ask it. And I feel like you can't do music right now because of some reason. It could be that bad. Hope. Yes, and then the King of Pentacles of not getting what they want. But in the end, when the truth subsides, they will get what they want. Because they know themselves the best. Yeah, someone had a death wish after someone. I don't know. And I don't know. If it was your provider, that is really messed up. It's like if you can't trust your doctor, who can you trust? Right? And so, yeah, because of greed. What greed? And then death. Death right here, like pot control, logic. And then the devil here in the reverse. Yeah, a lot of people. This is seeing the truth for what it is. Yeah, not being in the budget. Yeah. I might die. Oh, I'm sorry. And she was serious. Serious. And I'm grateful for that lady and this other lady named Dominique. Shout out, Dominique. Anyways, in Virgo energy, we are in Virgo moon. Wishes coming true, work fulfillment, seeing the truth for what it is. Yeah, this is what these haters try to do to you because of greed. Yeah, because they were greedy of your fucking looks. When if they just paid attention to their own looks, maybe they'd just be prettier. Yeah, greedy. Just evil. This is evil. And you shouldn't be in the medical field if you're that evil. Honestly, it's like, yeah, not this person, this Queen of Wands, not being recognized. What was I telling you? Following intuition. Yep. Being smarter than your smartphone. And this is also clarifying Gemini energy of honesty in the reverse, and also getting rest. And it's like wishes of what? It's like, your bad karma now is you're never going to get what you wish for. Because you did this person wrong. Yeah, you need to change. But you don't want to change. But guess what? I feel like someone's getting fired. Yeah, I do. I feel like someone's not going to have a job anymore. Yeah, they're not going to get away with it. comes out of something, you know. And I feel, I don't know, maybe I'm empathizing with you and it's making my pain worse, but I feel like you're maybe in pain. Yeah, these people don't take people, I want to say Sagittarius, temperance, which is patience, but they don't have patience, and they don't care, and it's just like a front. Exactly what this is, a front. Almost a front. Beware of this. Yeah. It's like, you definitely have night terrors. Definitely. You're getting sleep right now, but, and you will be. Hopefully. But if you're anything like me and have night terrors too, then good luck with that. Bottom of the deck, yeah. Oh, we already seen this one. Bottom of the deck. 10 of Pentacles, and it's Roman numeral. Remember, in 10, and that's the next. So it goes in the upright. This is happily ever after. Again, this is your best effing friend, dude. I don't know why happily ever. Every freaking reading I did a live, happily ever after. So whatever is, you have God's favor. People don't know who you are yet, but they will. And they will recognize your name, and they will not forget it. And I can't lie, the fucking cards are saying it right here. They're jealous because of the way you look and this and that, but why don't they do something about their looks? You know? You know, beauty is within. True beauty is within. Celebrating living. You know, a perspective. Thinking you could leave this person in the dark when they have the freaking favor of God. Are you that daft? Priestess energy, not being recognized, not being respected. Yeah, this is like, I'm getting medical. Yeah, look. Now there's something. There's going to be something to celebrate here soon. Yeah. People are their worst enemy. I mean, out of all the choices they make, the worst decisions, and they do it to themselves, basically. You know what I'm saying? But they will remember your name. And this is happily ever after. So congratulations, collective. This is not going to be a very long one tonight because, like I said, my legs are like, I don't have my makeup on. Oh my god, dude, I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm doing my hair in a net. And, anyway, so sorry. Yeah, you're not starting over again, whatever it is. It's like when you're tolerant is already, you know? Yeah, not for drama, not for games, not for BS. And it's gonna happen fast, because I feel like your people will fuck up. You didn't fuck up. They fucked up. Yep. Some teacher of some sort, I don't know, independence. Yeah, to an empress. Fucking Queen of Pentacles, dude. You don't have to have money to be a Queen of Pentacles. This just means generosity. And feeling grateful, too. Success. I mean, right there. Right there. Success. Everything is going to be a success where you, collective, have favor. This group of haters that did you wrong and try to convince you otherwise of your own body, you know, maybe, and what works for you doesn't, did wrong. Yes, Queen of Cups, person that would get the shirt off their back, person that would give up their life for anybody. You know what I'm saying? grateful, generous, honest. Okay, the magician is the magician. Let's get that clear. And humble. Okay, because they remember. They're inside. They're these lights. They don't forget where they come from. They used to be there. Now they're inside. So they help others now. In humility. And seeing right through other people's bullshit. Yep, and their greed. Yep, because you know, look, Justice here, Queen of Wands and Justice, you already know. You know, you've dealt with this your whole life. People hating on you because of the way you look or judging you because of the way you look. Especially because you have a high IQ and a big heart. Like you're the full package. Like you are Empress, you are High Priestess. Like you're not all the queens, but you're that too. Like you're beautiful inside, humble, and beautiful on the outside. And funny. That's funny. And you're the whole freaking package. I hate that, dude. People fucking hate that. Yeah. What is this? Oh, it's the King of Wands. This is also Leo. It could be Aries, Sagittarius energy. What was I saying about temperance, right? And not only that, but this is like Scorpio, Libra energy of lies becoming into truths and things being corrected and righted for this Libra. Okay, this Queen of Wands that people were jealous of, and I'm not going to say anymore because the Magician. And then what did I come up with? The last card, which I usually end in this deck because it's happily ever after every tarot deck. This is the best card in the deck. Once you reach this is happily ever after. This is all the aces in the upright. This is everything going in your favor, God's favor. 10 of Pentacles. You win. You're the winner. You are the person. What was I saying? 10 of Pentacles is your friend. And how many cards is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards. Infinity. That's what that means. 8th house of rebirth. But you're not going to have to start completely over. So that is a good thing, collective. Anywho, remember, everything is possible for those who believe in 9, 2, 3 in the house of the 9, which is you look at yourself in your own career by taking an oath, maybe. Maybe you took an oath like I did in the 2nd house of materialism. And also in the 3rd house of communication and family. Okay? Yes, Virgo. Hello, Virgo. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing, liking, and sharing. Please do that. Any donations is appreciated, and thank you. If not, please subscribe, like, and share, and be a part of this. Vibe and Tribe and Think. Check it out because help me reach 1,000 subscribers so that we can help others reach the floating straws. Share the floating straws from this channel. And we need to raise awareness on how to make them float. And I figured it out. So we could save indigenous people. And if we all work together. It's a trend. It's trending now. Edible straws anyway on Amazon. You can get them really cheap. And it's not means that you have to eat them. It just means they're flavorful, eco-friendly, and biodegradable. And they work way better than that stir stick at Starbucks. Forget that. Use the hula hoop theory. It works way better. If you can. Yes, tarot, hun. Yes. And please ignore the trolls, because I'm not going to be going through the comments. We're all adults here, and if you can't act like one and have nothing nice to say, then don't say it. You move, Priscilla. Oh, well, congratulations on your new house. Virgo in the house. And Gemini. Awesome. Honest Gemini. Not a two-faced one. An honest one. And Virgo is down to earth. Really down to earth. Kind of person. Funny, cynical, stuff like that. So please like, subscribe, and share. I would really appreciate it out there. Ow, ow. These two fingers I couldn't even move because I didn't shuffle in a while. Yeah, earlier. Yeah, it's crazy. So I'm like, I better shuffle, and if I'm gonna do that, then I'll do it live. Fuck it. My feet are like that. Yeah, not being recognized for who you are. Well, guess what, bitches? My name is Jessica Elisa McDaniel. Jessica Elisa, one word. Or two words. Or Jessica Elisa McDaniel, three words. And you can Google my name. Okay? And see what I've accomplished. Or YouTube my name. Okay? From Mojave, California. So who's really trying to save the planet and help other people? And the government, I don't know what the government's doing, but I don't think they like the fact that I mentioned edible straws since 1925. I really don't think they like that. Yes. Oh, yes, I always got along with female Geminis, but the male Geminis, we always had a hard time. I don't know why. Wow. Yeah, not being recognized. Not being respected. Yep. And you're pissed about this. It's like, my shit's perfect over here. And you come over and like make more work for me when you know I can't even do it. That's the feeling I'm getting. Yeah. Yes, collective. In partnership. Okay, let's put the taro down. And do some oracle. Okay? Oops. But look, your wishes are going to come true. Because God's seen what you've been through and you're God's child. And when you didn't have an ally and people knew about it, they were like a pack of dogs. They picked on the runt, like the black sheep, and you see right through the bullshit. But you look away from certain things. You choose your battles wisely. I feel like this other person's single, feeling like they're left in the dark, this priestess. Maybe they're having electrical problems. This person of emotional fulfillment. Yes, this priestess is not getting, this person is not getting the recognition or treated the way that they should. They're just not, for as much as help as they put in. 3:33 a.m. I feel this is a ancestral number. At this time, the veil is pretty thin, and so in between worlds is when you can really reflect. So a lot of people get up at 3. That's why they get up at 3 to like 6. Good morning. Thank you. Thank you for your compliment. I really appreciate it. Because I look like fucking shit right now. My hair's all fucked up. Fucking curtain, my no makeup. And I've been so sick. If I showed you my feet right now, you would be like, what the fuck are you doing standing? So, a little sneak peek into your love life, and then we'll do some oracle and end this, okay? Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. I feel, what was I saying? The ancestors are trying to reach you about a wedding. And they're trying to warn you about something so it doesn't screw with this wedding that you're gonna have. Your name could be Jessica. This situation involves marriage. Okay, so let's go on. Okay. And what do I feel in my heart on these? I feel like we need a little good affirmation and really slick. Okay, so quiet bloom, becoming patient. What was I saying? Sagittarius energy of optimism and beauty. Even in silence, life is growing. Look, you are beautiful inside and out. You're the full package. I love your energy too, Priscilla. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for subscribing, liking, and sharing. Please share that floating straws video. Help me get the word out there so we can help save indigenous people, and we can make a difference free of charge by this small tutorial. Watch the floating straws, which is the biggest problem, is the sinking plastic, and the straws are the number one factor. Tell me you haven't seen a straw with a paper wrapping in the street. Yeah. So why should global warming and indigenous people suffer because of that? Soul compass. Follow your intuition. I feel like you keep doubting yourself and surrendering to your peace, you know? And not only that, with your reunion of oneness and unity and fragmented mind, you are a person of anxiety as well. Not every thought deserves your attention. Remember that. 95% of what you worry about doesn't happen. But if you don't go out and get what you need for yourself by knowledge and doing your homework, no one else is. So you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay? No matter what people think about you. Because they don't care. And you'll be able to tell in their actions and their attitudes. Forgotten light, yes. What was I just saying about rediscovering? Yeah, no darkness can erase what light was born from you. So these people can't get you down no matter what. You're stronger than you think. You really are. This soul compass is because you're off a little bit because of your anxiety. I feel like go to the doctor, get a checkup, go to someone you trust, get several checkups. If you don't like what you hear, get a second opinion just to make sure. You know what I'm saying? That the truth will always, as long as you're honest, and it's like, you gotta be smart. You gotta be smart. This day and age. Yeah. Cycles, rhythms, acceptance. You are not too late. Life moves in spirals, not lines. Remember, this goes with my hypothesis. Anyways, of the fastest point from A to B is a curve, not a straight line. Even though it's a little more mileage, it's just faster. Way to get to point A to B in human time. Proven through GPS is a good example, or a roller coaster for an example. My theory should be in textbooks. Never believe what you hear, half of what you read. Always search. That's why it's important for you to have a relationship with the divine. You know what I'm saying? Hi, Deadly Fate. I don't know, did they? Elash. I think maybe you got a text or something, or misread an old text for a newer text. That, or you could have got a brand new text, like just an hour ago or something. I don't know. Inner sanctuary, self-love, safety, presence, you're calm. Your calm is sacred ground. So remember, be the calm. Be like the center of the storm. Calm. You know what I'm saying? Calm. Always be that way. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm gonna have to cut this kind of short tonight. Because, yeah, the light within illuminating this clarity and love. It's like, don't chase your light. You already got it. You don't have to chase it. It's like, vibrate as yourself. You attract what fits. Don't be afraid to be yourself and love yourself in the first house. And a reflection and intuition of the 11th and 12th. And those that are against you and against me even, may it go back to then times 10 in karma. For those who don't make wrong right. And we thank you for the ones for us. May it go back to them times 20. Blessed and mote it be. In your name, Lord, I pray. Amen. And whatever you pray is okay too. Yes, collective. So just remember that you got a wedding coming too. I'm so hurting right now. I'm sorry I can't stay longer. But please subscribe, like, and share. I would really appreciate it. Until I can get fixed. Ow, I gotta lay down. The edema's been bad. And I've been regulating my sugar with myself. So, get all clammy and like you're gonna pass out and shit. It's no fun, dude. My grandma had it, but it's edema. It's edema. It's the edema. So, anyways, thank you guys. Yes, God rules. Yes, He does. I mean, he rules to the point where we all need to have a personal relationship. For all is witchcraft if you don't put Him first. Just remember that. And all Scripture was inspired by God and useful to teach in what is true. And that's in 2 Timothy of third house of communication and family, and first of self-love, and sixth of home. Okay, so this is important because a lot of Bible thumpers don't live up to their expectations. And so, it's God was the Word and the Word was God. It doesn't say a text was. It doesn't say a man-made book was by a cardinal man or cardinal men. They were inspired, so it doesn't mean it's true. What is true is a personal relationship with the divine and the universe and energy and whatever you believe in your higher power, that's true. And it could be starting with believing in yourself first, as He made you in His image, right? So anyways, thank you so much. I am going to get some rest. I'm in so much fucking pain right now. I can't even think. So, best intentions towards me, you guys. I would appreciate it. Please subscribe, like, and share, and help me get there. 1,000. I need 1,000. I appreciate y'all. I don't know when I'll be on next until I get this medicine thing straightened out. I don't know. It's, you know, my body will only allow me to do certain stuff. So, anyways, I love you too. Catch you later, Deadly Fate. I will get some rest. You get some rest too. Yes, thank you, God. Jesus, and I love you. Yes, I love your energy too. Thank you all for your love and support. Thank you all for your great attitudes. Hi from New Zealand. Hi Brazila. I hope you like your new place. Congratulations. I told you the more you watch, the more energies will sink. And when I say like, an example like box, you'll look at a box at the same exact time telepathically on the same wavelength. Anyways, Neuralink kind of proved that scientifically. But thank you guys. Thank you, Priscilla. I love you all. Thank you for subscribing, liking, and sharing again. Remember, I'm your gal. I'm your only pal. I'm here when you need me. And don't forget that there's a lot of content, so you'll never run out. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you next time. That's message.